You're making me feel bad, man.
It's okay.
Jeffrey, anytime you're ready.
Women go, same reaction when they see no. When do I get a break, is what they say.
So you have to fix my shirt.
It's all look pretty here.
Oh, good, thank
How
you.
you doing, Keanu?
I'm all right today. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I love Street Kings.
Oh, good.
Because I just love how gritty it was.
Yeah.
You know, because usually cop films, you're like, okay, but man, there were so many unexpected things that happened to this movie. And Forrest Whitaker had a great line about your character that you are the tip of the spear that holds back the animals.
Yeah.
I know, this just stuck in my head. So what is...
Some great language in the film.
So I guess that means that you hold back the animals, but you're kind of above the law, or do you have that attitude as a detective, or...?
Yeah, I mean, he has a, no, he's not above the law. He's just using the law to facilitate, you know, what the law should be doing, perhaps, from his point of view.
And,
yeah, but he gets into trouble for that, you know?
And there's a lot of physical activity in this movie. I mean, that scene with the phone book.
Yeah.
How do you not pull that back when you're doing a scene like that? Because you look like you were clobbering him.
I was clobbering him. Yeah, but it was a fake phone book.
It was a fake phone book?
Yeah.
It was balsa wood or something.
No, it was some, I mean, you don't want to give away the secret, you know, you know what I mean? No, it was a real phone book and I was clubbing it.
Well, you always heard about cops, you know, when they do interrogations, they take a phone book and hit it and like that.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah.
It's not true.
It's not true. It was totally spontaneous.
That's what they told me.
Yeah. Well, I was saying, you know, how can cops, when they see a film like this, you know that, you know, abuse of power. I mean, how could you not have a badge and be a detective and then something like that happens? Do cops like something like this that kind of shows the dark side of the force?
With some of the gentlemen that I spoke to, yeah. Yeah, because David Ayer has the director, who also wrote Training Day, which, you know, is why there's some great language in this film. We're interested in kind of, they liked the depiction of just that, you know, like you said before, it's not your usual fare. It's a little more sophisticated. It's a little more complex. It's a little more revealing, I think. You know, and in terms of the way the cops in the film treat each other, some of the language, some of the relationships, father-son, the mentoring, the fraternity, the brotherhood, but within that, the jealousies, the competition, the whatever, you know, it just, so they were, you know, they were like, trying to help us along with some of those things, you know, and they were interested in that, seeing that.
And your kitchen fight with Forrest Whitaker, it looked pretty intense. How did you choreograph that?
The stunt coordinator gave us a kind of some moves to do in an order of moves, and then we tried to do it, rehearsed a bit. But Forrest is, you know, he's pretty.
Yeah, but you're like throwing him around like a rag doll, and you just kind of his personality, like, oh, poor Forrest, and you're just up against
sure, yeah.
Well, you look like you were much more intimidating. I thought he's verbally intimidating. You were physically intimidating.
Right.
So
yeah,
he survived, I assume.
Yeah, no, it was really. I mean, he's a, you know, he's a great actor, and so just to there's always that, you know, just like the give and take in that in the fight, just the give and take of that emotionally and with the dialogue and the scenes, it was just pretty thrilling to be there for me to be acting with him, you know.
Yeah, and you've played, you know, detectives before and agent stuff, but this just took you in a new path, and you know, just seeing you in a different light as someone who's, you know, a drinking problem and revenge, and it's just kind of a dark side of you I haven't seen before.
Well, it was a dark side of Tom Ludlow. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes. He's playing a character. Of course. You know, I'm not...
Yeah. No, I know that, but yeah. It's just. It was for me. It was a really. When I read the script, I just felt like it was a great story, and for me, it was a real. It was a challenge, but also all you can hope for in a role, which is something to reach for, you know, and something so different from yourself that it was really attractive for that.
Excellent job.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.